I read the start of this while playing Yeek, so I don't think that counts. I'm not going to skip it on account of reading it over a Yeek cutscene. That's not fair. This is a completely different mindset. Okay, this is Asriel. Pizzapants, could you help me clean up the kitchen for a bit? Asriel's firm but gentle British accent resounded. Yeah, sure, buddy. The kitchen of Icy's Pizza was barely functional, with stuff strewn everywhere and stray cheese lining the ground like spattered paint. Pizzapants left their phone on the counter to bend down and cleanse the ground and crevices underneath the counters and tray racks. Asriel sighed. You know, maybe we should tell the warrior to rein it in a bit. Always makes closing such a problem. Let me tell you a secret, buddy. You try to tell that guy anything, it goes right out the other ear. You might as well be talking to a brick wall. After lining up the ingredients and getting everything as clean as you could in 5 minutes, the duo heads out. What is that chat message? Andrew, how are you so gentle? How not, what's the opposite of gentle in the context of a live stream? Like Tyler 1? I'm not screaming and like punching my desk? I don't know. Asriel working retail? Does this imply that we're working together? I guess it does, yeah. I guess this does imply like pre-Deltarune, Asriel also worked at the Ices, which isn't that hard to believe. Like, he did have the flamin' hot pizza flavor spray for the boy body wash, which maybe came as like some workplace swag. It would make more sense than Toriel buying that, I don't know. So who knows? How are you so gentle? Answer the questions. Address the allegations. Well, I make sure to moisturize every day and not use any alcohol because that dries out your skin and makes you look older. Anyway, is the music a bit loud? I'm feeling the music's a tiny bit loud. Just a little bit. How do I turn it down like the smallest notch? There we go. You got the livery pants? It's a bit hard to do the got in a British... You got the delivery pants? Asriel called out as the low battery notification on his phone prompted him to stop reading top 10 factors for choosing a college. Yeah, you know, we don't usually do delivery. Hometown's pretty small, so there's never been a real need to. Well, at least the shipping fee goes directly into our pockets, Asriel gleefully remarked. A small token of gratitude in this cruel world, buddy. Who's it addressed to, anyhow? And where are we delivering this to? The sun is setting, so we shouldn't take too long, Asriel inquired. Someone that goes by, GXY, and some numbers, Pizzapants replied. Let me have a look. Asriel peered over the contents of the delivery request invoice paper. That's not part of the name, that's coordinates. I assume that's where they're located in hometown. Yeah, beats me, buddy. I may have slept through the entirety of math class, daily. You know, that explains a lot in hindsight. Let's just pull up the map of hometown. Why is Asriel a Brit? It was requested in the fic. I'm just doing what the fic says. It's not my decision. Yo, this is like that one SpongeBob episode. Kind of like that one SpongeBob episode. The Icy's pizza is the pizza for you and me. It's a bit like that one SpongeBob episode, yeah. Chad is uncomfortable getting used to British Asriel. Well, don't. He won't be British for any of the other fics. Okay, so they're going to deliver something. Asriel pulled out their cell phone and loaded the map of hometown. I've noticed that Asriel's a them so far, which is fascinating. I wonder if that will become plot relevant. Doesn't appear anything's here, but if that's where they want it delivered, let's just put it there and call it a day. I love how I think the accent's going to mutate, but that's fine, that's ideal. Asriel and Pizzapants set out from the front of Icy's, walking east and then south, continuing down along the path, so that's the way to the bunker, I think. You know, I'm realizing, we could have had just one of us do this delivery, Pizzapants mumbled. It's getting rather dark, and you know the sightings of Icy's have been making the headlines on the news, so better safe than sorry. Well, let's just get this over with. How close are we? It's just past this large mound outcropping with the odd noises coming out of it, Asriel replied joyfully. Nothing like some weird noises to make Friday a little freaky, buddy. You know it, Pizzapants. I don't feel like I've quite locked into the voice yet, but I'll get there. So, little buddy, I wanted to be an actor. I feel like the problem is I'm trying to project a bit for the stream, and it's easier to do my proper headcanon Pizzapants voice if you're just like mumbling with no airflow. We just need to turn here and walk through the woods for a bit. Ah, I see a small clearing to enter through, Asriel noted. The two proceeded through the clearing, the branches threateningly brushing against them from the sheer density of the forest as they carefully walk along the narrow clearing afforded to them. For crying out loud, that's the 5th cut from these branches. Are you okay, Pants? I don't get paid enough for this, Pizzapants said coldly. Suddenly, a circular clearing emerged with a singular egg underneath a lone tree in the center. Uh-oh. Waltz of Second Masada plays. So, this is the place? Pizzapants asked. Let me check my phone, Asriel replied. It appears my phone has died. I suppose it took a little longer than we anticipated. Fine, I'll pull out my phone. Pizzapants rummaged through his pants pocket, and then his shirt pocket, then his back pocket, then his pizza pocket, but there was no phone to be felt. Ah, damn, I left my phone at work. Well, in any case, I guess we can just leave it next to this egg. I'm assuming the owner must be nearby, Asriel pondered. The owner laid the egg, of course. No way, was that a reference to Everything About Gaster's Theme by Andrew Cunningham? The video doesn't exist. I don't think it's going to be called Everything About Gaster's Theme, actually. I was considering something along the lines of Gaster's Theme myth-busting. I think that's more to the point. But I don't know. Send your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what the best title is. Been a while since you watched a video from this channel. Up to a great start already. Welcome back, I guess. Gaster's Theme, yay or nay, in Waltz of Second Masada. That's oh, that's the title you're suggesting. I see. Okay, they're gonna leave the pizza next to an egg. They paid in advance, so let's just leave it here. These wounds are killing me like you would not believe. Ah, I can help with that. Asriel put down the pizza delivery box and began to lick Pizzapants' arm wound. Yeah, this is where it gets exciting. Well, that's, Asriel briefly stopped licking to speak. My saliva is antibacterial, isn't yours? I guess. Asriel began to lick the nearby wounds. Pizzapants mulled over, just licking the wounds himself, but a twinge of pain brought his mind elsewhere. That stings, but in a good way. Or maybe I'm just losing it after a long day of pain, Pizzapants bemoaned. Asriel seemed to be getting into the licking. The pace of the licking quickened, as excess saliva began to drip from Asriel's mouth onto Pizzapants' limbs. This was a good choice to read over the cutscene. It was very good. So for context, I forbade any explicit like NSFW fanfic here, but I think people were encouraged to seek the borderline as much as possible, which we're seeing here. As much as I appreciate the concern, we're in the middle of the woods right now, and I am gone, buddy. Right, of course. We should head back to town, Asriel said, quickly wiping his mouth. Wiping his mouth. What does Pizzapants taste like? Maybe he just tastes like Cheeto dust. You know where that is, right? Because I was not paying attention at all to where we were going. Yeah, even if my phone died and yours is still at work, I think I can recall where we came from. We can start heading back through that clearing. What's the matter, buddy? The clearing, it's gone. Even my last brain cell knows we just walked up in the line in the pizza place, so it's just, oh. The narrow clearing they had previously used to enter the bizarre circle bereft of trees had vanished and was as dense as any other direction. Got any ideas, buddy? Put that college brain to use and help us both out, Pizzapants said with a half-smug, half-resigned expression. Asriel's face was scrunched, thinking of all the variables of their situation. Still perplexed at how it was even possible and where to go from there. Well, we're in the middle of nowhere, so there's no clear exit. The entrance we used suddenly disappeared on us, and we have no tools or food on us.
We could eat the pizza as a last resort.
The pizza's for the customer, Asriel exclaimed, with uncharacteristic anger. Of course, Asriel's the SpongeBob in this metaphor. Asriel's been to college? No, he's about to go to college. It was definitely set up in the opening paragraphs of the fic, as Asriel is considering what college to attend currently. Thumbnail sauce? Mel drew that. They're on my Discord server. You can hit up the server, I guess, if you want the sauce. Ooh, I almost forget. There was a piece of Mel art that I wanted to show off in a previous stream, but I forgot. After this fic, I'm gonna do that. Unless I forget. I hope I don't forget. Alright. Asriel's face was scrunched, etc. Well, we're in the middle of nowhere. There's no clear... Oh, no, the pizza's for the customer. That's right. That was the last thing I read.
My bad, buddy. Forgot we were expendable in the grand scheme of Icy's corporate clutches, and we take up all the slack to deliver a damn pizza. Our lives be damned.
Too true, Pizzapants. You should be the one concerned. You've almost been fired several times now, and someone is applying for your position as cashier.
If I get demoted to mascot outfit, that's par for the course, buddy. Par for the course.
As soon as he goes into the Undertale dialogue, the voice feels perfectly natural. It's a bit of a struggle some other times. Pizzapants replied with a acquiescing grin. The voice is calibrated. It was like an AI that was trained on Pizzapants' or Burger Pants' Undertale dialogue. Oh, Mel's gonna post the art on Tumblr so I can link it. That's a good idea. I will link it. The two of them were lost in thought for a moment as they began to realize the gravity of the situation they were in. My last day working part-time at Icy's was sure eventful, I suppose, Asriel thought aloud.
We all have bad days, buddy. For me personally, every day's a bad day.
Pizzapants said while beginning to lie his back against the center tree and staring aimlessly into the fading orange twilight sky.
I'm sure if you took a good look, you'd be able to find some good days you live.
Oh no, that's Asriel maybe? There's no dialogue indicator.
Does it justify the pain I've suffered? Everything up till now worth it? You have it easy, buddy. Being blessed with a loving family that's able to support you going to college and make it big. The little guys like us, we had to scrape and scrounge and save up just enough to have a shot to begin with. Just enough to have a shot to begin with. It's gonna take years for me to go to college, just to have a chance at making it as an actor.
Well, perhaps I can make it worth it, Asriel beamed, sitting down beside Pizzapants.
What do you mean by that?
Pizzapants' face was assaulted by licks across the wounds on his face gathered from the trek in the woods. Jesus Christ. It's accelerating. Pizzapants doesn't need to have sex to reproduce. He reproduces asexually, says chat. I didn't know that. That's very good to know, chat. Thank you. Out of context, Pizzapants fact. JD's dipping his head into the quitter's room on this. Have a good stream. Yep. Have fun in the quitter's room. Try to remember being born, JD. Alright, I don't know what sort of dark energies BlueNSL was channeling when they wrote this, but we're going toward directly down the licking route, whatever that means.
I could lick those myself,
Pizzapants exclaimed. I'd like to see you try, Asriel mocked, his arms enveloping Pizzapants in a tight embrace.
Whoa, well, I'm not gay.
Neither am I, Asriel spoke softly as Pizzapants slowly returned his embrace. Pizzapants hesitated as Asriel's tongue approached his own mouth, when suddenly... okay. We got Gaster here. I guess I'll copy-paste the Gaster voice from the Delta Traveler streams. That's the most up-to-date Gaster voice, which is just G-Man, apparently, even though I don't really remember how G-Man speaks. Truly excellent. Asriel and Pizzapants turned in unison away from each other and toward the voice as the twilight shadow of the figure cast on them. Your wonderful pizza has arrived. Both Asriel and Pizzapants turned their head toward each other to ponder for a bit, then back to the man, then back to themselves, and back to the man, then back to themselves. Your bravery is remarkable and recognized. The man opened the pizza box and took out a slice. Choose the slice you prefer. Oh no, Sea Pickles is here. No, this one isn't for you. You shouldn't be watching this. This shouldn't cross the boundary into people I've actually met. I'd prefer. It's fine though. It's fine. You can watch if you want. Anyway, I'm duty bound to continue writing about this. I mean, reading. The pizza contains slices with every type of topping on separate slices. Oh my god, that must have been a pain in the ass. Gasser just calls in. It's like, I would like one with Kalamata olives, one with pepperoni, one with green pepper, one with the Philly cheesesteak special from Domino's. But of course, like, it's a production pizza restaurant, so every slice just has one of each topping somehow. They were just throwing at the pizza from across the room. The plain cheese slice was already taken, of course Gaster goes for the cheese. Asriel dexterously plucked the pineapple pizza slice while Pizzapants grabbed the pepperoni slice. Is that like when you slice up a peepus really thin? It's like blue meat discs marbled with fat? I guess so.
Didn't think you were a pineapple pizza type of guy, buddy.
Pizzapants remarked. You've been working with him for like how knows how long, and you don't know that he eats pineapple? God, what a thing to keep closeted about in a pizza place. Asriel ate the pizza gracefully and efficiently, while Pizzapants nibbled absent-mindedly, resting his eyes a bit. Suddenly, Pizzapants realized he wanted to ask a question. So they go from like just kissing my homie from 6 feet apart because we're not gay to like just eating pizza with Gaster. It de-escalated immediately.
Hey, so, why do you order every type of pizza? Asriel said, or Pizzapants said while opening his eyes. But there was no longer a man there. Pizzapants looked around, only to realize he was alone in the woods. There was no longer a hollowed-out circle with a lone tree. The forest was as dense as ever, and the last of the sun's rays had fallen as it was officially night. A sinister aura befell Pizzapants as it began to dawn on him the severity of the situation. Hello?
Pizzapants spoke aloud, getting him off the ground and looking around hesitantly. A shifting in the distance. Pizzapants could faintly make out a geometric shape, some sort of cube at eye level. Adrenaline pumped into his veins.
Icy's not real. Icy's not real.
He thought, to try to dispel the fear, but that attempt was in vain. A tree branch snaps. Another snaps closer to his location. Pizzapants didn't know what direction to run. Is Asriel still here? And paralyzed by indecision, the figure came upon him.
Wait a minute, it's you,
Pizzapants exclaimed in relief.
Little buddy.
Chris took off the icy mask and motioned toward the time on his phone. Wait, did Asriel steal Chris's pronoun, or is this like an Umris canon compliance thing? I have no idea. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Didn't expect anyone to come rescue me. Wait, it's probably because of a...
Chris nodded solemnly.
Your mother's a real worrywart, but it pays off.
The two of them where did Asriel go? What happened to Asriel? Did he get sucked into the Gaster dimension and he hasn't noticed yet? It's probably Umris compliant, isn't it? Chat says his theme is now their theme. Which is, of course, the background music. Yeah, the two of them headed through the densely populated forest until finally arriving at a clearing west of the hometown graveyard. Toriel and Asriel were waiting in the clearing, and Police Chief Asgore was further back, arguing with Deputy Undine whether they should get the whole town involved. Chris became lost as well. Oh my god, this is back when Asgore was the police chief. You cannot be doing things like this, Chris. Or just... You cannot be doing things like this, Toriel reprimanded Chris. You could have just as easily gotten lost. This is something best left to the adults. I forget if that was like Toriel's, the voice I did previously, or if like the Britishness leaked in from Asriel. Chris shrugged and began walking home. Your consequences have actions, you know. I will ground you for this. You can't run away from everything in life, Toriel continued. Chris was already out of earshot. Asriel was there. Okay, he just became, or they became irrelevant for a while there. I'm glad you're okay. I'm still not sure how I lost you when you were right next to me. However, Chris found me rather quickly. Apparently they noticed their texts weren't delivering to me and notified Mother.
Yeah, I just want to go home at this point.
Pizzapant bluntly stated. Can I come with? Asriel blurted out. Oh my god. Asriel's been struck with a case of the not gaze, if you know what I mean. Bolt from the blue. There was a lot of romantic tension to cram into like a 2,100 word fic, I guess. Toriel squinted. Don't you want to wash it up at home first? I can wash up at his place, can't I? He can lick me like I did before. We can just lick each other all night. That's normal, right, Mother? You're not concerned by this, are you, Mother? I know you're highly homophobic. Toriel let up her squint. If you insist, but make sure you're back home in time for Saturday breakfast in the morning. What is Saturday breakfast? Is that a thing in hometown? It's like a holiday? Asgore got more food from the grocery store that I will be preparing. What does that mean, Toriel? Asgore got more food that I will be preparing, as opposed to what? How do you normally make breakfast? Yeah, I'll be sure to wake up early so I can make it for breakfast, Asriel earnestly replied. In fact, we may just stay up all night. He didn't say that, I ad-libbed that. Asriel and Pizzapants leisurely headed over to the apartments on the east side of hometown and walked to Pizzapants' apartment. After digging through his wallet and unlocking the door, they entered the apartment together.
Welcome to the last bastion, buddy,
Pizzapants heralded. The room was decidedly small and the walls paper-thin, hollow even. 9-inch nails could be heard muffled through the wall connecting one of the neighbors. Perfect.
Over here, the bathroom with the shower, and over there's the bedroom and my shelves of stuff. I don't have that much stuff.
Dang, you live like this, Asriel exclaimed. So small.
Every day, buddy.
So he's never been over until the licking incident. I see. Pizzapants washed his hands and face, and Asriel did the same after. Pizzapants sat on the bed, zoned out, glaze in the eyes, contemplating everything that had occurred that day. Asriel plopped next to Pizzapants on the bed.
So,
as to where we left off.
We, left off where?
Pizzapants pondered. Asriel lunged in with direct lip-on-lip contact. Tongue action was made. Pizzapants, bewildered, grunted in surprise. Seconds later, they detached.
That was, not bad, Pizzapants thought aloud. I thought you said you weren't gay, Azzy.
Well, only one way to find out, Asriel smugly responded. Asriel unzipped his pants. Jesus Christ. Alright, this was a very strong start, wasn't it?